Hello everybody, this is Molly. How are y'all doing? Well, I had a wonderful weekend of cropping. Actually, not this past weekend, but a weekend ago. And I pulled out my projects. I'm going to tape them, video them for you, show you what I did. I finished up 2 little mini albums I had started there. Just had a blast with some wonderfully talented and hilariously fun croppers. So anyway, let me get started. Okay, the first layout that I did, or that I'm going to show you, is a good old vintage heritage kind of thing, which I do. Now I'm holding the camera today, so this may get a little wibbly wobbly, you know, but there's a pretty old vintage picture of my husband's family, and this paper is a combination of the vintage chic from We Are Memory Keepers, which is these pretty colors you see here and these pretty colors you see here and here, and then I used just some packaging from other companies. This is one of the die cuts from the line, and I cut it, and then I used the other part of it on another layout. Just tore some pages here, and then used different flowers and things. I think this was a flower from Hobby Lobby. Got some old buttons, some pieces from Joann's. These are October Afternoon buttons. This is a layered piece. Some flowers I had bought from Michael's, tore them apart, then relayered them. These pieces right here were originally white, you know, the pearl color, and then I just colored them with some fingernail polish. I don't know if you can tell, but it changes colors. And then this sticker is from Anna Griffin, a collection I bought. And then this piece right here is just a piece of packaging, is the background, and it's a craft piece I cut out from the Cricut cartridge. I don't know if it was Damask or one of the cartridges from Cricut that does some beautiful could be lacy labels or something, and I just cut that out, mounted it on the other. So there's the first heritage piece that I did. I'm gonna go through them fast because they're not all that spectacular, but I just wanted to share them. And then here's the other half of that die cut, and this cute little patootie is my husband back in 100 years ago when he was young. And this is another piece of that paper. I put just a little, pin it up in the corner. Look at those cute little toes. And then this was one of the pages, you know, when you turn on the back, it's got all the little sayings and all on it. If laughing makes you live longer, you would make me live forever. He is so funny. I just, you know, he's cute and sexy and all that kind of stuff, but more important than anything, he's so funny. I just, every day is a joy. Anyway, and then one of the ladies at the crop gave everybody a lock. So I just put that lock there and tied a little key to it, because that to me is the secret to happiness, is you know, enjoying each other. So there's that page. This page, not quite finished, but was my husband and his mom. And what I did here on Photoshop was the picture was, of course, a color picture, old, and the colors she was wearing were really bright and vibrant. She's a redhead. All the colors in the background were conflicting and all, and he had the cutest little blue corduroy suit on. So I turned the whole picture to black and white, made a second layer of the color, and then just erased where his suit was so that you could see the color of his suit. It brought out the colors of the paper. This piece right here was a die cut that was the postage stamp edge, and it was this on one side and this on the other, so I just sliced it there, flipped it over, so I got the 2 different prints. I need to do some stitching or something there. And then this was printed on the page, so I just added some flowers. One of the metal pieces that I had, I cut apart to make 3 little pieces sticking out. And then this piece and this piece were from Beth. Hey Beth, how are you? From one of the prizes that I won from her. And it had a sticker sheet in it and all. And then here was the brad that I used. So a pretty plain sheet, but I like how you know, took advantage of the color on the picture. Now this page, I have a book that a 12 by 12 album I've made for me, and it's some of my favorite pictures, and I like taking pictures of flowers and outdoors, and also it probably means a whole lot more to me than it does to you, but let me just show you what the saying is. It's from Anna Griffin. Find what brings you joy and go there. I don't know if you can see, but on this picture, this was the rocks of the cliffs that separate Texas from Mexico on the Rio Grande River. And these beautiful flowers were blooming, and I caught that little bee at the top of the picture. And I tell you, Texas is what brings me joy. So, and taking pictures and things, so that's there. But this was an Anna Griffin. It doesn't hardly show there, but I cut this piece and layered it, put some lace. This was a key that came from the Anna Griffin package from HSN. There was some really pretty, y'all know I'm an Anna Griffin nut, but the die cuts in this package were so cute. There was big chairs and chandeliers and keys and parasol, just real pretty die cuts. And then of course I just piled on some flowers. Oop, that one needs a little glue. Layered some of the printed papers and all, so I like that layout. Okay, now all this was done in just a 2-day, or 3-day cropping weekend. I had fun. Okay, this is a picture of my husband and his grandpa. This was a real old sticker, clear sticker I had gotten from Sue. Hello, Sue, thank you. An old clock I had. I just backed that clear one with the print. Look at that old car. And then this was the Craftsman paper from Prima. It is so fine. And of course, the Prima cardstock is so nice and heavy. This is a 7 Gypsies card. A metal piece of wording that I got from Sue. Thank you, ma'am. Another one of those old clocks, Tim Holtz clocks, some old gears, and then just a bottle cap I flattened. So there's that page. Probably not the best way to be showing y'all, but I like how it came out. And then I went for a real bright colored page. This is my husband, and this is the original picture. Isn't that a great picture? His dad was, in the Air Force and had bought an old camera. But imagine this was taken back in 1951 or 2, I don't know, but look how clear that picture is. But you can see the casting. Well, I took it and I pulled my husband out and made him a little bit brighter. And you can see that, he looks just like that now, that cute little belly and stuff. But anyway, so there was him in his cute little pool with his brother and sister. And then this is just a Tim Holtz stick, Capture Life Moments. And then I used one of those clocks again, little red button. And then I just took the scraps of paper that I had. And I don't remember who this paper was from. It's a mysterious mystery. But anyway, and I cut just some flowers out there and kind of crunched them up real quick. Used some black pieces on there and all. So just kind of plain, but I like the nice retro feeling to it. And then last but certainly not least, the last 12 by 12 layout I did. This piece is Indie Chic from My Mind's Eye. I just cut a little edge there. This is from the, what was it? The Prima line. The Craftsman line. And then here's that picture. Look how cute they all have guns. Way back in the day when kids were allowed to play with guns and stuff. Look at that cute. Well, my husband doesn't have a gun, so how sad is that? This is a pretty wooden piece from K & Company from Michaels. And then of course these flowers were either Petaloo I had gotten from Peachy Cheap, or they were from Hobby Lobby. They both had that kind of paper look. And then look at this cool bottle cap I had found at a scrapbooking store just outside of Lafayette. Now they've since gone out of business, boo hiss. But and then another one of the Tim Holtz saying there that says, reality has limits, imagination is boundless. And I just thought that was cute with that little picture of those kids just thinking they're all that. So those were the layouts I did. Had a lot of fun. Hope you enjoy. And then my next video I'm going to do real quick is showing y'all some mini albums I made. Hope y'all are having fun crafting. Bye.